what's up YouTube? See you later gaming here, and welcome to the Game Lounge podcast. This is our pilot episode, so please don't rage at us, we're just learning. Rocking with me today is my co-host, much like myself, is a student by day and let's player by night. Ladies and gentlemen, Brayden, or better known as Brados on the internet. Opening
Howdy,
statement.
howdy. It's Brados here. What's crack-a-lackin'?
Excellent.
That's a good start. That's a good start.
And my other co-host for the day in the world of CSGO is known for dinking heads and teaching scrubs like me how to play. I give you the bit banana. Geordie, can I get your opening statement? Go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bit Banana. I occasionally open CS:GO. That's about it.
I love it. And
I thought I had a disappointing opening.
Hey, come on. What are you talking about?
I thought
Alright, I am an orb. I don't.
And my opening statement for today is thank you for tuning in. Let's hope we don't get too off track, and please enjoy the episode. Make sure you subscribe to the Game Lounge channel on SoundCloud, as we also post it there at soundcloud.com/GameLounge, capital G and L, no spaces, or you can listen to it on YouTube, whatever you prefer. The appropriate links can be found in the description box below, and without further ado, let's get started. So the major game releases for this month include Oli Oli 2, Resident Evil 2 Revelations, Episode 2 to 4, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars, City Skyline, Hotline Miami 2, Ori and the Blind Forest, Sid Meier's Starships, Battlefield Hardline, Mario Party 10, Bloodborne, Borderlands The Handsome Collection, I think we'll be playing that, Brayden. Slender The Arrival, Forza 2 presents Fast and Furious, and MLB 15 The Show.
Wait, what is Oli Oli?
Yeah, I was gonna say that as well. What the heck is Oli Oli?
Oli Oli 2 is it's like a old retro sort of skating game. It's a side scroller.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've seen this actually.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Do any of those games interest you? I know I'll be doing a playthrough of Ori and the Blind Forest.
Oh yeah.
Hotline Miami
Isn't that the one you were showing me once
Yeah.
before? Yeah. Looks like because what game were we playing? And it looked really similar to it.
Oh, Limbo. We're playing Limbo, and it's
Limbo,
like a
yeah.
brighter version of that, so I'm very excited for that. That comes out March 15 on the Xbox One and the PC.
Ooh,
For
I'm looking.
$15 on Steam, so definitely I'm going to be picking that up.
I'm trying to look at what this Donkey Kong vs Mario is. I see nothing.
Yeah,
Brayden, this is
see
getting
nothing.
off track. This is getting
I see. No, it isn't. I'm talking about the releases.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
I'm looking forward to Hotline Miami 2 and Hardline. Hardline
Wait,
better.
so are us Australians actually going to get Hotline Miami?
They said to
They said
pirate
we
it.
should torrent it if we can't get it. They actually said that.
They legit did. There's a
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I'm
Probably not
excited.
first, but
Not first, about 2 months ago you heard it first.
you heard us here. You heard it here 2 months later.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm keen for Ori and the Blind Forest. Hotline Miami 2 I'll definitely be picking up, and probably Battlefield Hardline.
And Borderlands. Oh, I'm gonna get Borderlands.
Maybe
PS4.
Borderlands.
Well,
Maybe.
you know,
Borderlands.
I love Borderlands,
Yeah.
so I'm probably gonna get it.
Yeah. Geordie,
Yep.
so...
I'm waiting for 3.
Number 3, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for 3. I haven't even bought, what is it, pre-sequel. I just can't be bothered. I just want the first one.
I got given that, actually. So that was pretty cool from one of the devs.
Oh, sweet.
I did a playtest thing.
And I was meant to play with him, but you know,
Yep,
it didn't happen.
worked out well.
It was a great time.
Still waiting.
So what have you guys been playing lately? I've been playing a bit of Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition for the PS4.
Did you champion, Chip?
Yeah, man, definitely. Going through getting all my trophies. You know what it's
Oh,
like.
God. That trophy life.
And a fair bit of CSGO as well. Been playing
Yeah. What have I been playing? Payday 2.
Yeah.
Still playing that. CS:GO. Do you count Uni as a game? Uni's a
I
bit of a
mean,
game.
Well,
It's just a really long, boring game usually.
I enjoy my uni. Thank you very much.
Game
Hey,
of,
well,
Game of
yours
Life
is
by
actually
Hasbro.
interesting.
Yes,
It's
thank you.
interesting.
Get
Yeah,
Game of
well.
Life by Hasbro.
Yeah, trying to teach you kids how to play CS:GO.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
What have I been
Nice.
playing?
What have you been playing? You played
I've been
Xenoverse.
What have I been? What?
Xenoverse. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, I was playing Xenoverse. That was such a. I got it yesterday, and already put about 8 hours into it, and I'm pretty happy with how that's going.
Who's your main?
I'm a Saiyan at the moment. It works a lot different than the other games.
Right.
I'll tell you how it works. Normally,
Please
normally,
don't,
like
Tell me.
normally in the Dragon Ball Z games, there's like the main menu, and then you can choose like if you want to verse each other or like whatnot. And then like, there's the tournaments, and then there's the story mode. But in this game, the whole thing is like more like an MMO. How there's this an open universe, and then you have to walk to like the 1v1s and tournaments and stuff, and it's more based online. And at the start of the game, you get to choose a race. So you be a Saiyan, a human, one of Frieza's race, and one of the Boo races.
Yep.
So you choose which one you want, and then you customize your character, and then it's all about. Oh, spoilers if anyone does want to know.
Ooh.
Yep,
Oh,
this
no,
right now.
no, don't spoil it. It only came out on
No.
Thursday.
It's no main spoilers. It's just like the basis of the story.
Okay.
It's about there's time fragments in the Dragon Ball Z universe, and there's these two people who keep trying to change how it is, and your job is to go back with future Trunks and fix these time fragments. So, say Frieza skipped his first three forms. So he went from his first form to last form straight away. It didn't give Goku enough time to heal, so he killed everyone before Goku could heal.
Okay.
So Frieza actually won the battle in the end, and Goku didn't turn Super Saiyan. So your job is go back and to hold the time off until Goku gets there, fully healed. So so basically, like that's just how it does. So you still get like the basic of the normal stories, but they've changed it a bit with like 2 new characters coming in as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Sweet. Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right. So
I didn't finish what I was talking about.
goddamn right. Not get off track.
Okay. No, I haven't finished. You said, what have I played?
Yeah.
That's not the only game I've
He only
played.
said one game. He's gotta keep going.
I've been playing the ranked on the lows.
Oh god.
I've been playing Endless
what do you
Legend.
think, what do you think about the new hero?
The new one.
Legend? Yeah, the like one with like
he's
teleporters.
He's
and
pretty
shit.
cool. He's gonna like he's gonna force like champions like Graves and Draven to play more because they can solo bot by themselves.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, and I've also been playing a little game called Resenta and Item Shop's Tale.
Oh yeah,
So-
I've seen that. That's a really cool concept.
Yeah,
They own the item shop instead of going to it to buy them in all your regular JRPGs.
Yeah, and then you also adventure to go get stuff to sell at your shop, and you have to earn a certain amount of money to keep your shop open.
It's done really well on Steam.
Oh yeah, I think it's a great game. But yeah, that's what I've been playing.
Nice.
Sweet. It's a good slide.
So we're gonna start off with some Microsoft news. This month's Games
Yay.
of Gold gives you Rayman Legends. In that up. And Xbox 360 you get Tomb Raider and BioShock. So that's a pretty
Man,
good...
those Xbox 360 games, Tomb Raider and BioShock Infinite are kind of like the best of like the last gen.
Yeah,
Well,
that's...
PlayStation gave me BioShock Infinite a year ago for free.
Whoa. Shots fired. Insert air horn noise here.
Oh.
God.
So it's just on some Microsoft news. At the beginning of the month of February, for Minecraft, you can now change your on-screen name if you merge to a Mojang account. I was pretty excited about that because I'd been Chukio for like the longest time.
Classic Chukio.
and I'd been wanting XhiaGaming for like the longest time, so now I am XhiaGaming.
I haven't played it since like 1962, so it doesn't really matter what my name is.
Old school
1962,
Geordie
eh?
over here.
Yeah. 1962. Yeah.
I
man.
didn't. Wait, what type of? what were you running?
That was the
Those, like,
run-
1
that was the
kilobyte,
Commodore-
kilobyte raspberries.
that was
you know?
Commodore 64.
I thought you were running on the toaster.
The toaster. That was
Running
the
on
original
rocks.
Lego.
Oh god. Yeah, exactly. I was born in 1962 and playing with Lego. All right.
And another thing, pretty sad for Xbox, but awesome news for Sony. PlayStation has taken back the crown for sales and is doing better. than the PS2. What do you guys think about that? What does Xbox need to do?
Well, they stuffed up from the get-go when they first. What happened was, did you see what happened like with all the stocks and everything straight when the Xbox One got announced? That day, the PS4 4 stocks went up like crazy, and then from there they just haven't been able to catch back up because they've already dug their own graves by doing stupid things with the people that
who's the Philip Spencer, right? So he's the new guy that picked up like what was it, a year ago. He's been trying so hard to turn that division around, which he has been doing like a lot better. Like you don't need to connect now to use an Xbox, thank God. And now they're trying to figure out how to get one of the cores to not just be only for the Connect, so they can actually get a bit more oomph out of their games. They're trying to work on that. That bundle segment where they actually took over for a month or two. Where they kept it at like, what was it, 300 or 400 bucks?
I think it was like $50 cheaper than
I think it was 100.
100?
I think it was 100 cheaper.
That's
because it was 500 and it jumped down to 400 for like 2 months.
Whoa,
yeah,
that's pretty good.
But then they put it back up, so now they've lost their spot again.
So I mean, what do you think they can do? I mean, they had a good first party exclusive in Sunset Overdrive. I didn't play that personally, but I watched a lot of Let's Plays for it, and that seemed like a really good game. But, I mean,
was interested in it.
You weren't?
No.
Yeah, I wasn't too interested in Sunset Overdrive either.
I mean,
it's cool, but
yeah. I mean, what sort of game do you think it takes? One game to sell a console, or do you think they need more?
You need at least.
You can't.
At least 3. At least 3.
3.
You need at least 3 core titles that are all from different genres to pull you in.
Yeah, definitely.
So they've already got the racer in like Horizons 2, which apparently is an amazing racing game.
Yep.
It's just everything else is like, I mean, I guess you have your open world of like Sunset Overdrive, but for some people they don't like the really oversaturated colors. Yeah. So like, kind of like for some people the open world game, but then they also need like the exclusive shooter. So then they need Halo out like immediately.
And Halo's been coming under a bit of fire lately as well.
Which one? 5?
Yeah,
or?
Halo 5. Just like,
why?
It's just like they don't think it's as good. And it's
really,
just a bit
the
of
beta was amazing.
Stuff. Oh, really?
I played the beta heaps.
It's nothing like the first Halo, guys. The first Halo was the best.
Like the classic 2006 arcade shooter. Oh god.
It doesn't feel the same.
But let's just remember that. Let's just take a moment of silence for that top-down Halo shooter.
Hey,
it was a top-down Halo shooter?
That was a great game. What is he
I picked it up on Steam. It was 99
exactly. It was like
it was pretty good.
Yeah, Halo's Fun to Soul was actually a hilariously good game.
And there's another one coming out as well. So I don't know.
But do you remember the Halo RTS, Halo Wars, for the Xbox 360?
Hell no, because I never had an Xbox 360.
Yeah,
neither did I, but my friend owned it.
Well, my brother did, and I used to like just go and watch him play these games because I'm so shit at like shooters. I'm like, I pretty much just go. I'm like, oh, go over there. I know what you're doing. Just go this way. We'll get this. So it's kind of like a joint a joint thing.
Great.
I think the shooter you're best at is Borderlands. That's definitely your forte.
Yeah, it is because I can go ham and go hard.
Yeah, man.
I don't go home though.
No, never go home.
Did you guys have any other Microsoft news for this month or so far?
I don't think there's. I mean, they've have they only just started adding the free game thing?
Games with Gold came out a couple of months ago, but it is only kind of recent.
Yeah, they're soft on the micros, I'd say.
God damn, Brain. Alrighty. If we've got nothing else on Microsoft.
No. There's no news for Microsoft.
Poor Microsoft. Alright, moving on to Sony PlayStation news. To start off, PS Plus games have not been announced for March yet. So
they're running out of games for the PS4.
Yeah, I mean,
there's nothing on
it.
it.
Come on! I need those free games, you know.
Yeah. We're going to be getting some of those free PS4 themes in place of it soon.
They'll give you like time splitters from the original.
Yeah, exactly. Those PS1 classics will just be coming out left, right, and center in remasters.
Frogger.
Oh, yeah, if they're gonna do that, I expect at least 3 classics at
Yeah,
once.
3 classics. That'd be pretty good, dude. I'd be happy with that.
I'd expect like a 10-pack.
A 10-pack?
Yes, they're
Buy
classics.
one,
Like,
get them.
The push is real.
absolutely.
So, PlayStation news. Order 1886 came out 2 weeks
Oh
ago,
my
I
God.
think. And
You mean-
so a main
You mean the movie?
Okay,
Me,
okay, Brayden,
auto
let me.
chicken.
God damn it. The main point of discussion is that it's a full retail price here in Australia of $80 at EB Games.
60 for
GameStop.
Americans.
Yep, 60 for Americans. It's
go
a
to
full
JBA.
retail price, and it lacks gameplay, and it seems like more of an extended movie. What do you guys think about having more cutscenes and less gameplay, and just
I heard not just with that, but with the game itself, it didn't like push anything what made you want to keep playing until like the end of the game, and then
Yeah,
it finally
that's when
shoved
the
everything,
narrative-
and it shoved everything at you, and it's
Yeah.
like, oi,
Apparently,
number
the
two's coming.
Yeah,
Oh!
exactly.
jeez.
Everyone's like, yeah, and the narrative apparently only picks up at the end. But like the thing is like, in terms of like cutscenes, like I mean, if you're Metal Gear, at least they like equal it out with the gameplay.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, and like there was that controversy with that dude, like released what was it like that 5-hour like full play,
Yeah.
and they're like,
the full
there's
playthrough
no
at 5
there's
bu-
no
5 hours.
conceivable way that this is possible, is what the developer said, to do it
I
in 5
mean-
hours, and it's like a 6-hour game,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
So good.
I mean,
It's so bad.
I didn't know if people were counting in the time, like the entire time it took to get all trophies, or that was just base campaign. So,
I mean-
like I know the game has collectibles and stuff like that. So, I mean,
But like, even the gameplay that was there though isn't even like there's nothing exciting about it besides like maybe like 2 of the weapons that are like kind of like steampunk, and then the rest are all just like actual just guns that are just modeled in a steampunk way
Yeah.
that all have the same purpose.
Wait, is the game
Go.
R for us?
no, it's M.
Yes, it is.
It's
No,
R?
for us it's R. Yes.
Oh, it is.
R
Oh,
18
really?
plus.
It is
Yeah.
because
Ooh.
there is. You'll love this, right? But you know what? They are very progressive. There's dongs in this game.
Oh yeah, I've
Whoa.
heard. There's
There's
dongs.
dong.
There's dong
Yeah.
physics.
Yep.
I really wonder if they just
Ooh.
like full on made a guy just pull down his pants. This guy just film it for hours.
I'd love to see the guy that had to put the balls on him to like mocap him.
Just like that one guy, that's all he had to do for the game. He was
Oi,
just
oi,
like,
come on,
he's
come
just
on,
got this
come
real
on, come on,
depressed
come on.
interview.
They finally got the boob physics down. At least they're
Ooh.
getting the dong physics down. Come on,
Yeah,
you know
It's in there.
we're getting somewhere now.
Yeah,
At least it's
man.
in there. Equality, right? It's always just
Mm.
boobs.
I mean,
Equal quality.
so I mean, for a game that has dong physics, would you pick it up?
No.
No, Braden.
No,
I mean, it is graphically impressive. It is
Sometimes.
It is
It's
1080p,
just
60
great.
Okay.
frames.
What?
even yeah.
It's
Even if it
consistently
is-
1080 60 frames.
From what I've heard from it, even if it is a movie type thing, it doesn't make you want to come back and like watch it or play it again. Like a good film or a good game should want you to do. So it's not
Is that
really.
because of the
I would
resolution, though? That like
Mm.
it can run.
no,
at that?
because the
No, it
story is
does.
just bad.
No, I mean like the resolution for like the 60 FPS 1080. Isn't it like a weird resolution where there's like black borders around it?
Oh, it is kind of like widescreened in a sense.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. It's like it's still 1080p resolution.
So it's kind of like that movie type of
Yeah.
feel.
The black
Yeah.
bar. Stuff.
Yeah.
It's 1080p resolution, but they're only rendering it in a widescreen, I guess you could
Okay.
say.
Yeah.
Right.
Now another thing was that Sony have promised a free version of Drive Club for PS Plus members.
What?
Now
Oi,
it's
oi, oi.
now it's unsure if it will ever happen,
Oh,
and I am
wait,
very disappointed about this.
You know something? I have Drive Club.
I know you
Still
do,
haven't
go
put it-
ahead.
It still doesn't work. I plugged it in like 4 times. It doesn't even work. It says Drive Club doesn't work.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
True
that's
story.
disappointing. Braden, you've got a one-man club that you can't even enter. Would you be interested in playing if it worked? And I would.
I'd love to have a go of it. You know, I'm pretty like bad at driving games, but like I've never really had my own one what I could just play to get good at. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
I've only ever had
Especially-
siblings who had
Especially
them.
ones that work. I mean, like, why would they even offer something that needs to be sold to make its money back?
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but they're just saying that they may not even release it as a free thing now. That it's just going to be the disc and on PlayStation as well, but just not as a free thing for Plus.
Right.
I'm guessing that's why we haven't got March games this month, because it was meant to be one and they're in dispute with it. Hey. So I'm guessing that's what the delay is. They want it to be in March, but it's not part of it.
God bless consoles.
God bless.
You're just the beta testers for the PC.
It seems that way.
Hey, I will take that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jordy, you'd actually be pretty impressed with this. I mean, Sony's jumping in leaps and bounds. We've got Payday 2 coming to the PS4.
We've had this for like 2 years, man.
Yeah, we all got it on pre-order.
But guys, it's Payday 2.
Oh,
shit.
I'm keen as, dude.
DLC of the game. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
I thought like Borderlands was like DLC of the game.
There's legit like 40 pieces of DLC for Payday.
Yeah.
I own all of them, so that it's working.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's it for Sony this month. So moving right on to Nintendo, we've got our resident Nintendo nerd Braden heading this up. What have we got?
Yeah, Braden, what do you have? Oh,
yeah,
sorry. It's me.
Oh, wait,
yeah,
that's
Braden.
you.
Oh, it's me. First of all, earlier this month, Monster Hunter 4 came out, and that game has this rocketed in sales. So many places.
Capcom's like, give me money, like,
dude,
throw it at them. Or...
Anyone who's played like any of the Borderlands, no matter what, will go buy this game. Like, I'm about to go get the game. I've played the last two, Monster Hunters, the last two Monster Hunters, and I'm about to go buy this game. All my friends are just raving about it.
It's number 4.
Yeah, it's number 4. What of it?
You've only played the last 2.
Yeah, I know. I never played the first one because it wasn't on.
Look like garbage, probably.
It was on PSP. It was on PSP.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it moved over.
I think it's on PS Vita as well.
Does it like look decent?
Yeah,
I've played on Vita or
I've played.
DS.
Oh,
I haven't checked
it looked the best on Wii U, but
that's
this
a
one
first.
No. The sad thing is, it's not coming out on Wii U.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have complained about that, but the online mode in Monster Hunter 4 is really good. I've played the demo with a couple people, like 4 people, and it was really good. They pretty much just upgraded like the solo like proportion of it. Like, it was always good when you played with other people, but now like they upgraded like the solo missions a bit better.
Oh, okay.
So it's more playable by yourself now.
Okay.
Yeah. And on other news, you've probably just missed out, but it was your second chance to get the Eon ticket for the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Just finished March 2nd, so if you didn't get that, I'm sorry, you just missed out on the second chance of getting that, but you can still get it if you know another person who has it. Just link up near them and Street Pass will send it over. So that's another chance to get it.
Brados with the tips and tricks here.
Yes. That's all there really is for the Nintendo, really.
Don't you want to like slightly talk about the YouTube /
Oh yeah, we probably should.
Nintendo.
So for those who don't know, they've created like a partner program, YouTube and Nintendo, because Nintendo were kind of pissy that they weren't getting profit from YouTube Let's Players. So now they've made a system where if you're a full-time Nintendo Let's Player, you get more of a cut than people
70%.
70%. Do you know?
And if you only do a single video is 60, and if you're a full-time creator, it's 70.
Okay, so that's pretty good if you're a full-time creator. But it's
not
still, but you look at that. You look at that as YouTube takes a cut, Nintendo takes a cut, and then you get the final cut.
That cut. Yeah.
So you're getting a really
Boogie did a really good video on it. Like, say if you get 2,000. You then half that with YouTube, so then you have 1,000 left, and then you pretty much give like $500 or like $250 to Nintendo, and then you only have like a tiny amount left, which is probably not the best way to go about it.
Yeah. So
it's free advertisement too.
It is free advertisement, and
they're the only like system that isn't getting what YouTube is kind of doing for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're still like not very progressive. They don't really understand the internet yet, I don't think.
But it's like it's also like a lot harder like to record for
Oh yeah,
like DSs and stuff. You have to
Yeah.
actually like ship your DS off to get it actually like actually
card
put this
thing put in
the
it,
card
yeah.
reader onto the bottom and whatnot. So it's a lot harder to do it. As well.
and it
So,
costs extra money to get that done.
yeah, it costs
too,
like
so,
another $200.
So that's hard enough as it is. So
Jesus.
you'd
Yeah.
think
Oh,
that would
that,
be
man.
enough payment, but I don't know. It's disappointing, I guess, to say the least.
Yeah.
I mean, even like they'd be able to get like a cut because like heaps of people are interested in it if they actually did the capture like maybe
It
maintenance
built in.
themselves. If they
Yeah.
maybe not even built in, but like if people want it, there could be like an external part of Nintendo that actually like
does it
deals with-
themselves
yeah, that does it
Yeah.
themselves.
instead of
That they can,
sending
like-
off to a different person who does it for them.
Yeah, exactly.
There's only like certain like little companies that do it. I don't even think there's one in Australia. You have to send it over to America and get it done.
Yep.
That sucks. Do you have to pay for shipping for that as well?
Oh
Yep.
god, yeah.
Oh god, that's double wreck.
Yeah, so it's pretty hard.
Yeah. Oh well. Moving right on to PC, Rockstar has had yet another delay for heists and the PC version of GTA 5. I can't say I'm surprised, but I am a little disappointed. I already have the PS3 version, so I don't think I'll be getting the PC or PS4 version. But I do want to do a Let's Play of it when it does eventually come. Are you guys planning on getting PC GTA
Yep.
5? I know
Probs
Braden,
not.
you weren't keen on it.
I'm not a big GTA fan.
You're
That's
not
why.
a big GTA fan?
Oh,
Oh
my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Do you like Rockstar games in general, or just not your thing?
No, not my thing.
Not your thing.
Not my thing.
Not your thing. I mean, yeah, I'm disappointed at it, but I'm not
What?
surprised.
How can you be disappointed? They're just letting the consoles beta test more for it.
Yeah, it seems so.
Nah, it'll be good. And like we all know, the GTA 4 port for PC was
Oh,
just
God.
absolute garbage until like because also Windows Live was a thing then.
Yeah,
So-
true.
Windows Live.
Yeah, games with
Rip in
Windows.
peace, sweet prince.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely gonna get it.
You're gonna
It's,
get that? Did you
yeah,
pre-order?
sure. Not yet, but like
Not
I
yet?
have for ages. Because they keep pushing it back.
Because I think if you had pre-ordered it, I should probably bring this up as well. If you have pre-ordered it,
200 grand.
you get an extra 200 grand. Now, if you did it through
Ching.
Steam,
I thought
you got
you
$1 million
legit
bucks
meant.
online.
I thought you legit meant like actual 200.
Oh, dude,
They-
yeah. I mean, Rockstar's giving out profit left, right, and center. I want to get in on this.
They could actually probably do that, to be honest.
Yeah,
They make way too much money.
yeah, they do. They're just leeching it at this point.
Yep.
Yeah. Jordy, you wrote this down. The Resident Evil Revelations episodic format by Capcom. Do you want
Oh
to take
god.
this away?
Alright, so here we go. Capcom.
Here we go.
What a great studio.
Woo.
So what has happened was there was this game called Resident Evil Revelations. It first came out for the 3DS, and it was actually incredible. It was like
I heard
kinda
good
got-
things.
Yep, it was like a return to like formula and really like cramped like spaces, like really like edgy, but like some new like movement system, so you didn't feel like you're like trying to step around in mud and shit like
Yep.
24/7. And it wasn't like too clunky, and it was like a good like mix of like a nerviness and like action and then now I have not played it, but I have seen it.
Yeah.
And they are selling it now, so it's number 2 in episodes.
Yeah.
So
And there are
I'm
4 episodes coming out this year.
yeah, I'm very
Schedule.
confused. I mean, it's $6 for an episode at the moment, but like
It's all right
Yeah.
because other games. Do you know how other games sell episodes?
yeah,
Yeah, Wolf Among Us
But-
and
but-
Telltale.
Isn't it like
each.
15? Yeah.
15 each. So $6 seems pretty decent for an episodic game.
yeah, but the problem is with this is
Go on.
it doesn't. It's only. I think it only has local co-op now.
Ooh.
They took out the online co-op that I think was in Revelations. I'm not sure. I didn't ever play it on the PC, but I'm pretty sure they took it out. And they've like changed it so it's like Dead Island in a way for like the UI. They have
Oh,
the zombies now have levels above their heads and
Uh.
HP bars. And then when you also shoot them, you also see like your damage numbers.
Oh,
oh.
So
God.
I am real.
Can you turn it off? Can you?
I I really don't know. So the season
That's
pass
an interesting thing.
is $25.
Okay.
Yep.
$25. That doesn't seem
Or you
too
can
Oh,
buy
but
box
the,
set for
the episodes are coming out like looks like they're coming out like every week for the next couple of weeks.
March 4th, March 11th. Yeah.
7th,
See,
18th.
that's the thing.
But then they're doing like an actual retail version of all of them together on the 20th.
Okay,
Yeah.
so much with the Telltale games.
So
Yeah.
that's why I'm confused though. If they're a week apart, why not just wait 4 weeks and release it?
I mean, they want to get that
'Cause-
max profit. They want to keep people engaged over 4 weeks, dude.
Yeah, but max profit.
Are they gonna make it so like the retail version is like dearer than buying them separately, or is it like I don't know?
No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe it's like to just get the odd straggler, because the odd straggler might buy it for like $6, but like
Hmm.
not like 20.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they're going for, to get like just the random amount of people, and then people that are actually like want to play it will then buy all the rest of them. I mean, it's got mixed reviews at the moment on Steam.
To me, it seems like it's just
Yeah, no co-op. That's
no
a con
co-op.
apparently.
Okay.
No co-op, which
So,
is
to,
what the first one was good for.
to me, it just seems like this thing is just using a name and trying to get some profit out of it.
Yeah, and but it's weird because it's spun off an actual like good spin-off, which
Yeah.
is I don't,
Money,
Yeah.
money talks.
yeah, absolutely.
But-
God bless Capcom.
But
You-
you said that it doesn't have local co-op. That's one thing I actually really miss from console games these days. You get any game, and it's hard to find a game that doesn't have local co-op, except for sport games.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
courtesy of
Or indies.
someone's name that cannot be pronounced because that's just way too retarded. All right, so apparently here's the pros. Good story.
I want you to
survival
say the
horror
name.
done right. All right, it's Toe 7 Hat Alpha. There you go.
Ooh.
Oh,
Alright,
oof.
so it's apparently the pros are good story, survival horror done right, great graphics, they don't look that amazing, but, and raid mode. That's apparently
Ooh,
like
raid mode?
okay.
Is that like
Yeah,
a
so
horde,
apparently-
horde style thing?
From raid mode, I'm actually guessing it's getting like different guns and loot probably.
Oh, okay. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, and then the cons apparently are horrible FPS drops on high-end machines.
Mm.
No co-op, annoying mouse on screen when playing with a controller. Oh god.
Oh no! Oh no!
Controls felt stiff, and cash shop. What is this? A free-to-play? So there's you can buy stuff.
This
From-
still isn't the worst review I've ever heard.
Oh god, we've heard
Yeah.
some pretty bad ones.
Yeah,
1 star, awful, horrible. Thanks.
Alright, that's pretty much all I have to say on that. I'm just very confused at what Capcom is trying to do with this series.
Well, I guess we'll find out, but I don't know. I'm not too keen on it. Are you guys interested, or
Nah.
Prob's not.
probs not? All
Probs
right.
not.
Maybe when 8 comes out or whatever the hell the next one is. Whatever Final
7?
Fantasy bullshit that's coming out this year. Yeah.
So next we've got Evolve. Who played Evolve?
I played it actually.
Ooh,
I did not play it.
Brayden.
Played it at uni the other day.
This is your train then.
Yep, take it.
Well, I only played the monster, and
Which one?
Like,
Kraken?
I don't-
Or...
yeah, the dragon. Yeah,
Okay.
that's one.
Flying
yeah,
around
Yeah.
everywhere?
No, it wasn't flying around. No.
Oh.
Okay. Did it have
Uh,
tentacles on its face?
Goliath.
Goliath. Yeah, that's one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I played the Goliath. I only played one game, so this.
All right.
Bear with.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a Goliath, and I thought it was alright, but like everyone was in the room who was playing,
Yep.
so it was kind of like
Yeah, that's hard.
I was hiding, and like I really didn't know what I was doing, and everyone else kind of knew what they were doing, and it felt like if I did anything wrong, and they all just moved together as one,
Yep.
I
Yep.
was fucked.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Was there a good time to combat, or was it like long durations? And then you'd have like
it
a
was
little
pretty much
hit?
just I had to keep eating and eating and eating and eating. If I didn't stop eating, and Like,
But like, did you have
like-
long spans between combat? So like, you had a little bit.
while
and then
while
you'd
they
run
couldn't
away.
find me, yes. If while they couldn't find me, like I killed like one of them.
Yeah.
Like
Seems-
somehow, I sneaked out and I grabbed like following this, went for one of them, killed it, and got away. And then after that, they kind of like it was like a long chase for me. I felt like it should be the other way around. Like I should be at a certain
Chasing
point,
them.
I should be chasing them.
Yeah.
Well, that's level 3. Apparently, level
Yeah.
3 is the
But
moment
it's
where you
it's
start
it's like
this.
impossible. It's like impossible to get to level 3.
Did you find it that you had much time before the hunters came after you, or were you kind
No.
of like
No.
how long do you reckon you had?
5 minutes,
5
if
minutes. Okay, so not
If
long
that.
at all. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
that. And then they're already like on my tail.
That sucks. Do you feel like it's a game that you'd be able to that would be able to last a long time, or do you think it's going to have generic shooter syndrome?
If they fix certain things in it and make it more like, even like put kind of different game modes in it, like a time mode or something like that, like where even like you start off at like level 3.
Yep.
And like if you don't kill someone in a certain amount of time, you drop a level and you have to build back up or something like that, and you have like 5 or 10 minutes to kill everyone,
Yep.
type of thing.
Okay.
So maybe something like that. Like
So just
if
some
they-
new game modes or
yeah,
something
some
to
new
keep
game
it
modes
interesting?
or fix it a little bit. Like at the moment, it feels kind of broken. If the group of people are shit at working together, you easily win as the monster.
Okay.
Right.
As the yeah,
All
but
right.
yeah.
That's interesting to know.
Fair enough. But like, is it a game that I feel like just looking at it, like I'm really not even interested in it. But like, it looks like the game where it'd be great. Like it'd be like a Titanfall where it's great for like 2 weeks and then you just stop playing
Yeah,
it.
shoot, like this classic syndrome.
I think it would be like that if I played a bit more of it. But I only really got to play one game.
But you enjoyed it for
Right.
kind of like the
Yeah,
the
I
game
liked
that you
it.
played.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because it was something different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's sort of like the game you need friends and teamwork.
Yeah.
Kinda. If you went in by yourself and like you found out straight away like 2 of the people are like incompetent idiots,
Yeah.
you're screwed.
Okay. All right. So next we have, I think we'll do Geordie for this, because I know he's hella excited about this. Bethesda are holding a conference at E3 for the very first time. They're up among the big
Thank-
boys: Xbox,
thank-
PlayStation, E3, Ubisoft. What are you expecting, Geordie? Go.
Oh, thank Christ. All right, let's get down to it. We need Fallout 4. All right, first of all, we're going to put that there because we want it.
Do we though?
I think it. Yes, absolutely. I mean, New Vegas came out 2011,
Ooh,
I believe.
the time has
Well,
come.
how would you feel if it doesn't come
2010.
out?
2010.
2010. So it's been 5 years since
But
Fallout.
last
so
year,
I feel it's the next in the rotation.
Everyone thought it was coming out last year though, but it didn't.
Ooh.
Yeah, but this one's an E3 conference.
They have an actual
So
conference.
I feel they have more than like 4 things to show at this. So
Yeah.
like I feel it's been a 5-year rotation. We like Elder Scrolls came out beforehand, so Skyrim was 2012,
Yep.
and then ESO was after that. Let's not talk of
Oh,
ESO.
good.
So I feel it's now Fallout's turn again.
Yep.
Or when did Dishonored come out?
I think that
Dishonored.
was later.
2012 as well.
Okay.
2012, same year as Skyrim.
Yep.
So, my bet is definitely Fallout 4. I think they'll either open with it or they'll end with it at the
Okay.
conference. To be honest.
Yep.
Next one I have down on the list is Dishonored 2. Except this time, I actually think it'll be I think I have like a sort of like a guess on what the story might be in this one. You'll still play Corvo. You'll be like kind of like an elder, like not like an older assassin, but like you'll be like maybe 30s now, and Emily will now be like eligible to be like a legitimate queen, and you'll have to like protect her. And I think there'll be like some conflict in like the politics in that game. And did any of you guys play Shadow of Mordor?
Braden and
I
I did actually on PC.
You know the system. What's it called?
The rank up system with like the
The
orcs
ranking
and stuff?
system.
With the orcs and stuff,
Yeah,
yeah?
yep.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. I feel it'll be that, but with political people. So
Okay.
you'll like have
Okay.
your own members, right? That you'll want to get up to the top spot. So you'll have to like
Yeah.
kill people
Ooh.
and like manipulate them and to like get your people up to the top, and and then
Okay,
you will
that'd
then
be
have
cool.
possession.
I like the sound of
That was
that.
my thought. I was like, that would sound really
'Cause
cool.
didn't
So
Warner
it'd be
Brothers,
open world.
Didn't Warner
Yeah.
Brothers work on Dishonored?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just it was like Arcane Studios, I believe, is
Okay.
who made it. Yeah. So I reckon an open world Dishonored 2 with like a system that Mordor had would be
Yep.
incredible. Like just open world assassinating. Sometimes you don't even know they're there, and you just run into them. You know,
Okay.
that type of thing. I think would be really cool. Another thing, new IP. They could
Yep.
come out with just something completely new.
That would
I
be
had new-
nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
2012 was their last new IP, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Which was Dishonored.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
Dishonored
sure
was
it's their
the
latest.
IP.
Yeah, that's been released.
Yeah.
Maybe a new Elder Scrolls. I put that there because they are so blue chunks. So maybe they want to get the Elder Scrolls name back in the good books, or maybe even have some concept for it.
They
like
might.
just-
I reckon they're gonna do a free-to-play
Elder
sort of
Scrolls,
thing
please.
with Elder
I
Scrolls.
don't. No way.
No,
That'll
there's
never
no
happen.
point. There's no point anymore. The ship's sailed. They wanted it to be the next big MMO. Nothing's gonna be that big next MMO for so long. WoW's has taken it too far, and WoW still has probably another like 10 years in it. Let's be serious.
Yeah.
And then they will bring out a new game.
Yeah.
And
Well, that was
that
meant to be
will-
Titan, and then that
yeah,
got
but
that got cancelled.
no, I'll give it probably another 5 years before
they
something
announced
big will come out.
Yeah,
I reckon
Yeah.
Titan might pull a Last Guardian. It'll still be in development in like 2050, and then people will still be hyped over it.
2050. 2050.
All right.
Still have hope.
I
for
have
the game.
I have Rage 2.
Rage 2.
Now, this, I think it might get renamed something else, because this is Rage is when they pretty much bought the id Tech engine. That's
Yeah.
when they bought id Tech. So that was the first display of that like engine that they had created. So there might be a Rage 2, there might not be Rage 2, it might be called something else, but like sort of similar, like sort of
I haven't heard
Mad
of
Max
Rage.
Wasteland.
Blake
it-
Griffin did an ad for it.
It was
Did he?
like
Yeah.
Just because
It
the
was-
NBA player doesn't mean I know the game.
it was very like Mad Max sort of like shooter,
Yeah.
really generic. But like it looked pretty when it worked and wasn't tearing your screen in half.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Yeah.
Pretty good reviews apparently.
Yeah, and like 7s and stuff. I think really is
8.5 for
8.5. Wow, that's
yeah
higher than what I thought it was.
on IGN. 8.5. Oh.
No, there will not be a Ravage 2. Alright, so Brink 2.
Oh, please no. Just no.
Hey, why not, right? We had to just throw that in there. There will be probably more Battlecry gameplay, which is like their MOBA-like / TF2 / steampunk,
I saw
really
that.
like vibrant third-person MOBA shooter
Slash-
thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Slash thingy slash Madoovie.
Arena.
Immortal
Build
HD.
deathmatch?
Immortal HD
I mean-
got a question from Bethesda on that. He made that spoof video saying it was just like
No, that's
TF2.
Overwatch. That's
Oh,
Overwatch.
that's Overwatch? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Battlecry. Battlecry
Mm.
is like a Victorian / steampunk, like third-person shooter fighter arena MOBA.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think it's MOBA actually. Maybe it's just arena killer thing. It's like really bright, like red in blood and stuff, and it's got like a decapitation system in it and stuff. That kind of thing. Kind of like what was that free-to-play game that was out on Steam like a while ago, where you can like blow off their limbs and stuff with like the guns, and it's crazy cartoony and
Tory Bash?
no, not at all.
No,
Anyway.
Alex, there's a door over there.
Probably the new Doom.
Doom? You reckon
Yeah,
it's
probably.
time?
I think. Well, remember whoever pre-ordered Wolfenstein was meant to get like beta access to the Doom multiplayer.
Ooh,
That
okay.
never happened.
Yeah.
So maybe
Could
Doom.
still happen.
Doom boom. Yep. Maybe a new announcement of a new Wolfenstein, because the last one did amazing and was an amazing game.
I don't think that'll launch only because, or I don't think that'll be announced only because that was so soon.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Because
Just
I
yet.
feel like
It'll
Bethesda,
give it
yeah, Bethesda is much like Rockstar. They give it like a 5 years sort of, or they give it a bit of time to wear off, and then they're like, "Hey, we're doing another one."
That's what you need to do. You can't just release games year after year. You don't make the game good enough. You won't make it
Call
like
of Duty.
I'm just saying we
I'll
might.
kill Call of Duty people.
I'm just saying we might see a spin-off. That's all,
Yeah.
or something
Okay.
to do with it.
Okay.
And then the last thing is ESO content. They'll probably be like, yo, here's some more raids. It's now free to play. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
I reckon
You can
that'll
play it
happen.
If it's free
today.
to play, maybe something.
Well, actually,
Remember?
they changed the model to not subscription anymore. It's you pay once and then you get the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
game.
I
Yeah.
heard that, but
Yeah.
I
I
feel
reckon
I
they'll
feel
be
like
like,
it will always be like that.
I think they'll pull like an Oprah moment where they'll just be look under your seats, everyone, and then it's just like a free to play key for like like ESO, like
You get a key. You get a
Get a
key.
key.
Everybody gets a key.
yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, but if you live in anywhere other than North America, your key is invalid. Sorry, bye.
God bless. Yep, pretty much.
Um,
And yeah, that's pretty much what I expect.
so,
I mean, some things won't be there. Like, it's just a list that I think is probably the most likely to come out
Okay.
of those.
so,
yeah.
so they're the ones you'd like to see. Of course, we'd like to see all of them, but if you could only have one of them, which would you want?
I mean, if it's my version of Dishonored, I'd want that. But like,
Yeah, that
Fallout
sounds
is
pretty
for
good.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fallout and Dishonored 2
Okay.
would be my most wanted. Definitely Bring 2, actually. Never mind. I changed.
Well, I mean, I reckon they're gonna have a couple of announcements. They wouldn't hold a press conference
Yeah,
for one
I
game.
Oh god, no. They've
One and a half
got to
games.
have at least 4 games, and then maybe showing DLC for something like ESO, or maybe a Wolfenstein like story expansion. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Alrighty. PC early access. Geordie said we should have this in, and I agree. So we'll start off with some of the games that have been up and doing well. So I'm gonna start off with Stomping Ground. That was a game I saw featured on.
That game is not doing well.
No, it is not
That game is
doing
in
well.
development hell.
I saw
Stomping
it for the
Ground.
first time on Let's Play on
Like
the
dinosaurs and
Rooster
shit.
Teeth channel. It was yeah,
Stomping.
it's like prehistoric. You play as people, and there are dinosaurs. But the lead art developer hasn't been paid, and he's walked out on development. And
Yep.
and it's made a lot of money, and no one thinks it's going to progress. What do you think about that?
That game won't.
Oh,
that
this
game.
game.
That game
Oh.
is dead. There's no
Yeah,
way.
I saw little things about this game.
I reckon it's going to be another one of those early access games where they just take their money and run.
Yep. Pretty
Yep,
much.
probably.
I mean, that's the issue. Like, you should never buy early access games
Ever.
unless you do a lot of research and you are fine with the elements that are already in the game.
Yep. And they mention that too on Steam.
Yeah, they
They
even
say
say
if you're not happy to wait with this game until it's completely finished, then don't pick it up. Otherwise, you'll
Yeah.
probably be disappointed.
Yeah, the amazing thing though at the moment is, oh my god, there's actually decent early access games out.
Yep.
So I've been playing Darkest Dungeon. That game is just pretty much just already finished. Like, it's pretty much just already finished.
I
It's
like
just
when
missing.
that happens.
All right. So if you go onto their site, they're basically like, yeah, we just plan to be in early access for 6 months, finish our final dungeon, add some more characters, add some more items, and that's it.
I like that.
That's good. You like
Yep.
you basically have the game, but
Yep.
we want to add a couple more things, but we've had a fair bit of hype around it, and we just want you guys to be able to play it.
Yep,
Mm.
and just balancing stuff, which they've already been doing. Like, used to
Yeah,
be
it's
able
also
to.
like beta testing.
Yeah, I mean, there's an ability on some of the characters, which so it's basically. I hate throwing this term around. It's like the Dark Souls of like a 2D like side scroller, but
Yep.
it's not. The game's not actually a side scroller. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
It's like a
turn-based.
turn-based game.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
turn-based
can
side
see that, yeah.
scroller like action thing, and it's like it's really RNG based. Like,
Yeah.
it's heavily RNG based, which is like the
My type of
exciting part
game.
it. Yep. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Even in an early access build at the moment, it's absolutely incredible.
Is it like is it single player? Yep.
Do
Yep,
you guys
it's just single player.
Do you guys believe in supporting early access games? Not from a Kickstarter perspective, but on Steam. I support Unturned, The
Yep.
Forest,
Unturned. Yep.
Rust, and I supported Star Wall as well.
I've seen Sour looks pretty good.
That's an excellent game. They're my 4 games that I've kind of supported all the way through development. Rust, I know, will be fine for funding and stuff like that because it's Gary
It's
Newman.
and heaps of people play it. Let's be serious.
Same with The Forest. That's that's I think pretty well funded, and they're doing regular updates. Games that do regular updates, you can trust that are gonna do it.
I wouldn't go into like what's this name games like straight away if you don't see updates. Early access games straight away if you don't see anything coming from
Where
it.
It's been like 6 months and there's been no update.
Nothing.
But they're still making profit on Steam.
Yeah, with the so like a Darkest Dungeon, like even like just they're basically it's just like it's so good. It's just basically just rebalancing. So some of the characters can do stuns in the games, and so when you stunned enemies, they pretty much miss a turn. So it goes stun, and then nothing would happen. But so what they did was it was too easy with stuns. So what they did is when you stun someone, when they become unstunned, they got a buff to resist against stuns again.
Okay.
So
it
means you can't just keep stunning over and over again, and like it's just a balancing thing.
I think you've already sold me on this game.
Yeah. I mean, and they even say at the start of the game, it's like heaps of your characters will die. Do not feel bad about letting your characters die, because that's how brutal it is. It's like super brutal.
Okay. If someone dies, do you lose the character, or
that character is dead? So what happens is when a character goes on to 0, they get this thing called on death's door, or on the step of death's door, which means like if you heal them, you then save them and they come off death's door. So basically that you save them. But if they get hit while they're on death's door, then they're just completely dead. They're out. So you lose that character, and then you have to I mean, it's so well fleshed out. There's different dungeons, there's different abilities, and you got to deal with stress. That's one of the biggest components of the game. So when you're doing dungeons, it gives them stress. So when you come back, you have to give them stress relief. And some work with different stress reliefs, like some want to go to the brothel, or some want to gamble, some want to pray. And you get different traits after finishing dungeons. Some are bad, some are good, and you can put them into different places to get rid of the bad ones. If they're really terrible, like light is also an important part of the game. So if it goes
it looks very dreary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So say if there's like a negative effect of like if you're in below minus 75 light, you minus 10 dodge. So you have like terrible dodge. Ooh. So those like abilities you want to get rid of. You can buy trinkets to like outfit them with. You can upgrade their weapons and armor. And like you can pick your own rosters and have your own team. So you pick 4 people and they all go into different slots, and they can do different abilities from different slots. And there's different strategies you can use, and there's bosses in it at the moment. But yeah, it's basically just they're saying 6-month development on it, just to add the final dungeon in, give you a taste, add more characters, do some more balancing, chuck some more things in, and but like right now it's so good. Like
it sounds
doesn't even matter.
I like the sound of that.
If you like brutal RNG games, that's like really, really nicely stylized and drawn.
Yeah, I've been watching
audio.
I've been watching Immortal HD's series of it, and it looks pretty good.
Audio is fantastic. The narrator is incredible. So good for that setting. And that's like, oh my god, I've been playing so much of it. It is so brutal, but it's so good.
Okay, cool.
Another early access game I saw was Besiege. Now this game, oh my god,
great.
This is another early access game.
That shows potential.
That shows a lot of potential.
It's like there's so many mechanics to it already.
Yeah, so. It seems like an extended. It's got a lot of stuff.
Kerbal Boys.
Yeah, Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah,
and it's really sick. Yeah. I like the look of it. I'm gonna play it.
It's Funhouse did a video of it, so the old IG boys, and it's like there's little missions that you can like do within it, like challenges and stuff, or you can just I've seen crazy people build things like they've built just a gigantic hand that just crushes buildings, like it's like an actual like giant hand that like grabs buildings and like just throws them and stuff.
Yeah,
like it's absolutely crazy. Like, oh my god, it's so insane. It's absolutely amazing, like because you can use these little levers that like move things back and forth, or you can use spike balls or flaming balls or cannons, and you can make planes and
It looks alright. It wouldn't be a game I'd probably play. I'm not 100% keen on like building games and such like that.
I'd say it's not exactly more of a building game. I'd say it's like more of a mechanic.
It's a strategy, mechanical strategy, I'd say.
Yeah. I mean, you can build dicks that kill things. Like,
this is very true.
Oh my god. Does it have the dick mechanics though?
Oh, you
Oh,
can make
Does
it
it-
properly.
You could make
Does
it
it
wiggle.
will it move like
You could make it wiggle.
like the one in
The world is your oyster.
Yeah.
but
And
But
then
I think
on
that's
to the
like
next.
That's $8 Steam, I think. So it's pretty
I'm on
cheap
it.
as
I'm on
well.
it $7.
$7. There you go.
Yep.
It's
Amazing.
cheap as.
$6.99.
So that's cheap as.
That's amazing. That's a good price.
And
And we come to
survival games.
the
Stranded Deep.
good old. We have what's it called? The Forest 2, otherwise known as Stranded Deep. All these
Yeah,
games look the same. Now.
I am getting
now we're
sick
getting
of it.
now we're getting to the point where some of these games are like kind of samey. So Stranded Deep is, as Braden has written down on the notes, a Rust Forest survival clone, which it is. And like, I've watched so many people play it, and there's like just a distinct lack of things to actually do.
Mm.
I don't understand why people keep making like okay we've got these like survival games.
Mhm.
Let's make more.
They-
Oh, guys, let's make
Because
more.
profit, dude.
Because
Profit.
yeah, but
Everyone's trying
idiots-
to be better
how
than
many-
the other one.
I know, but they're not improving.
No, that's the thing. But buys
No
it.
one can actually get it right.
And you
No one
wouldn't-
has actually gotten it right.
Can you
That's
can
the
okay,
formula.
Braden? Have you seen Stranded Deep gameplay?
No,
Can you
I've seen
okay?
so much of it.
Can you guess how it starts?
you're all alone, nowhere to be seen, on an island.
Nope.
No, okay.
Starts
Intro.
as the forest beginning.
Intro scene. Intro.
Oh,
scene.
sorry, in a forest.
No. The
this,
forest
it's
is
on
beginning scene.
islands.
In a
It's on
plane.
islands.
Yeah,
God
in a
damn it,
plane.
On a plane, the plane hit the ground, and now you have to use what is left of the plane to survive.
No, there's a magical raft that appears.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I can
You're
see the raft now.
alive.
You're on a raft, you go to an island, and then you survive.
You split
It's
coconuts
probably
and
it's
eat it.
well, the environment probably looks the best out of any of the other games so
Yeah,
far.
for sure.
Yeah.
It looks the best, but there's actually a distinct less things to do in this game than any of the
Yeah.
other
Probably.
And the crafting system seems pretty bad as well.
Oh,
'cause you
look
have
at
to
that
guess-
shimmering water. Oh,
Unless you've got
Oh.
a wiki next to you, it seems like you just have to kind of guess what kind of different things do to make different things.
Yeah.
It's like drop some coconut, and there you go. You've got a club. It's like
Yep.
it's just luck of the draw sort of thing.
I mean,
Um,
and then the next game, Medieval Engineers.
Medieval
Just
Engineers.
made by the guys that made
Space
Space
Engineers.
Engineers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So it's pretty much. There's a lot of medieval games coming out.
yeah, I talked to Hugh
'Cause they're
about
good. I
Medieval
like-
Engineers. He plays a lot of Mountain Blade.
Okay.
So
Okay, do it.
I asked him if he'd be picking up Medieval Engineers, and he said no. He's just keen on the.
I mean, well, it's pretty much like the same like sort of principle slash building stuff like from Space Engineers, but just medieval. So like
Yeah.
castles and catapults and shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it'll be all right. I mean, if it was like what Space Engineers was, which for what it was like pretty all right. So I mean, yeah, I mean it's good because the year before we've only had like Chivalry as like the only medieval game ever.
That was pretty good.
Like-
That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
Chivalry
I
was
enjoyed
really
that.
good though.
Yeah, I know. I bought both of them, like Deadliest Warrior and the first one.
The first one was way better than Deadliest Warrior. That's just my opinion, though.
Ninjas and Pirates are kind of good.
Yeah. Yeah, the different.
Yeah, this-
I think that was cool, like the different class types.
Yeah.
But,
And then we come to my favorite discussion of them all.
Ooh.
H1Z1 versus DayZ.
So, going back to games that haven't been updated in months, when was DayZ's last update?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. Okay.
It
Okay.
was 700 megs.
I was worried about
They're
that.
still, yeah, they're actually still working on that game.
Yeah, because Dean Hall, didn't he say, I see
He's
no
like,
future for this game?
Yeah, this game is fundamentally flawed.
Yep,
I'm out.
that's what
Yep.
he said. So,
He ran with his money bags.
Hey, if you could run with your money bags, I'd run with my money
Yeah.
bags.
Pockets is so full though, he can't run
And
anymore.
then H1Z1 is getting like, I think it's by Star Break Studios
Starbreak,
now?
and they were owned by Sony, and they've walked out on Sony. They're now
Yep.
their own
Well,
individual entity.
they were SOE, now they're Starbreak Studios, right?
Yes.
Is it Starbreak? I feel that's wrong.
I think no, I think that's right. Starbreeze?
No, that's the publisher for Payday.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
But yeah, it seems like H1Z1 has the funding, definitely. But that's just another
yes.
early access zombie survival game. I don't know. It just
DayZ's
seems-
35
Daybreak.
bucks on Steam.
Yeah. It's expensive.
That's a
as.
lot.
That's a full
Yeah, that's-
retail price on Steam.
I know.
It's Daybreak as well, by the way. Not,
Daybreak. Okay.
Yeah, Daybreak Studios.
All right. I don't know. I don't really want to get involved in these. It's just like the Forest and Deep survival
Yeah.
clones.
It's like every other game that isn't finished yet
Yeah,
that may
so-
actually get done.
I
maybe.
mean, if someone made a survival forest zombie game, that's it. That summarizes Steam green light for the most part.
Actually, we need to talk about games that have actually come out of early access.
Mm.
It's impressive. Games that have actually come out of it. So,
Back to Star
Hand
Wars.
of Fate and
That was a good one.
Escapist are both games that have actually come out of early access.
And they're good games.
Yeah, Hand of Fate, the card build game, which then you then play out the cards in a third
I've
person.
heard that.
It's cool, man.
These are such a cool game.
It's a really cool idea. So it's pretty much like, so you have your cards, and then you stack it with your weapon cards, your setting
Yeah.
cards, and then you put them down on the table, and then you play them out with whatever your random number generator card is. So whatever environment it is, what you're versing in that environment. Do you have any extra items that you take into the environment with you? It's actually a really cool idea, and the combat is like Arkham. So it's, you see little notifications over the head, and then you hit a counter button, and you can just hit whenever
Okay.
or whatever. You do.
So
Yeah.
sort of like a quick time sort of thing.
Not so much quick time. It's just like the reactions of an Arkham game. So
Okay.
it's like, yeah,
I
or
haven't seen
an
Hand of
Assassin's
Fate
Creed.
before. I haven't
or an
seen- I haven't
Assassin's
seen
Creed
it.
like combat. So
Okay, that's cool.
it's a bit clunky by the look of it, and some of the animations are a bit goofy looking. But like, if they bring out a second one,
I've heard good things from it.
yeah,
is it
it's
still
it's
being
an
worked
incredible
on now
concept.
that it's been released?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
That's
it's
cool.
an incredible concept. So,
Okay.
yeah, I think it's been getting like 7s and 8s because it's just so unique. Even they're like just so forgiving of like some of this like random, yeah. And then the Escapist, which is just that cool little like indie game where you just break out of prison, and there's so many ways you can do it, and it's just good to see games actually finally leaving early access.
Yeah.
Which
It is a good sight to see.
Yeah.
But you know, we just gotta. I just hope more games can do it, and actually get out of early access and continue to grow. And because I mean, no one wants to see a game fail. Everyone's investing time and money into a game because they have a bit of faith in it. I just hope the developers can hold up their end.
Yeah.
And do we?
Yep.
I mean, do you see a future for early access games? I do, if the developers stay on top of it. If you don't see an update in over 2 months, I think it's safe to say either A, they're working on a really big update, or B,
You're being scammed,
you're
Ron.
not gonna, you're not
Yeah.
gonna get
Ron,
anything.
your money
I
will
think-
never be received.
I
Yeah.
think Darkest Dungeon has done it perfectly. I think you have that
It's
6-month stint where the
Mhm.
game is pretty well done, and you're just adding more stuff to it,
Yeah.
which is because that game, magnif. It's so good.
I tell you one thing about games though, is games like, I'm gonna give Star Wars as an example. It went on Kickstarter. It made a
Yep.
lot of money from Kickstarter. Then it was on Steam Early Access and made a hell of a lot of money on that.
Yep.
So I'm not sure about like the whole early access and Kickstarter thing. What do you guys? What's just a quick comment on that?
Pick one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. It just seems like I can see like Kickstarter as being a funding thing, but once it's been greenlit and it's on Steam on early access, it just it's like double funding essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
Give me your money.
So
Give me your money.
Money.
So final things, we've got Rocksteady's Batman, the new Arkham Knight, will be M in America. It's still M in Australia unless the ESRB gets their hands on that. Thoughts?
Yeah, first Batman game. It's like M.
Yeah.
M.
Someone might actually die in this one.
Ooh.
No,
Batman might
yeah,
actually-
whoa, hey,
Whoa.
hey.
Well, I mean,
Calm down.
wait until ESRB gets their hands on it. 18 plus for Australia. Not available in Australia anymore.
I mean, if it bumps,
They'll
it
say
up.
there's not enough dick physics in the game. That's all.
Batman's junk is just not good enough.
It's just all over. What's the name? What's the game?
They put the cape
the
physics
stacking.
on it.
You know the
Oh,
stack.
I
The
know.
one where you
Mount
stack,
your friends.
You stack. Yeah, mount your friends. It's just like that. It's just Batman with those.
Batman and Joker are just out there having a great time.
Mr. J.
I knew we could never be enemies, Joker.
You
I
see him
want the cape
swinging.
physics to be on it.
Hey.
The cape physics on his dong would be hilarious. Because it'd just be like floating with the wind. Like it'd be like keeping the same pace as his cape, which would be hilarious.
God damn it.
Okay.
So do you think we'll see some more exciting
Yeah.
stuff?
We'll see another 8 trailers.
Because this is the final
It'll be
one
like-
in the series, isn't it?
Well, it's the last one being made by Rocksteady.
Last
ever.
one being
Yeah.
made by Rocksteady.
Yep, that's it.
I am going to be disappointed if there is no dick physics now.
Ooh.
Yep, absolutely.
We hyped it up for you, and now it's not going to have any.
Yep.
And possible Rock Band. So this game, we all played it back in the day, PS2.
I never played
PS3.
it. I was a Guitar Hero man myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
same. I
I
never
mean, yeah, I was a Guitar Hero guy. I also had the crappy spin-off DJ Hero. But what-
Oi, I got it. In my wait, I got this. It's not even open yet. Wait, where is it? It is the one where you learn to play guitar
Yeah.
through the.
Oh,
yeah,
Rocksmith.
I have that.
Smith?
Yeah, I have that, and I haven't opened
Isn't it
it.
Guitar
Like,
Smith or something?
yeah, no, it's something like that. Yeah,
Rocksmith?
yeah.
No, I feel it's Guitar Smith. It is. Oh no, Rocksmith. You're right.
Rocksmith,
It is.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you actually play with a real guitar, but it's a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But, I mean, would you guys be keen to see something like this make a comeback?
I'd like to see just another Guitar Hero. I couldn't give a shit about drums or whatever.
I just want to see more Freddie Wong videos.
Oi. The drums just broke too easy for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That
All
was
those
actually
kids
the...
just slamming on them.
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah, those kids these days is racking up the drums and bottom chuck.
I remember everyone back in the day, though, thinking they were top shit. They were like, "Ooh, I'm gonna play Dragon Force, Expert Mode, Guitar Hero, watch me do this," fails after the first note. I remember that from every party.
Through the fire and the flames.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah, I remember that. That's my...
My song was "Hit Me with Your Best Shot."
Hit me
Ah, nice.
Hit me with your best shot.
Come on, copyright strike, Braden.
Come on, I sang like 2 words.
I mean,
was
YouTube,
Darude
YouTube though. Darude Sandstorm. I was a John Bon Jovi guy on Guitar Hero.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Bon
God.
Jovi. He
Whoa,
was,
whoa. Living on a copy.
yeah, living on a prayer. That was my jam back in the day.
Jesus.
But I mean, will it
Oh yeah,
happen?
I have one more thing to add to the other list.
All right.
So
Yeah.
Fable Legends is going to be a free-to-play game exclusive to Microsoft items,
Okay.
and it'll be like an asymmetrical league where a dude places down items to like try and stop you from getting through the map. And basically, you just it's a free weekly rotation, or you can buy the characters whenever you want to use them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That'll be
Get that
interesting
money.
to see.
get that money, Microsoft.
Yeah. I'm all about it.
Money.
So I think that's all for this month's podcast. My bad. Closing statement, Geordie, go.
Closing statement. I would look forward to actually Darkest Dungeon releasing, and also hearing there will be more rumors about E3 and with Bethesda. So I'm just going to be listening out for that, and everyone else probably should too, because Bethesda's gonna kill it this year. Year of Bethesda, 2015.
Braden, closing statement.
It's all about the money.
Microtransaction life.
Pretty much.
And for my closing statement, I'm probably gonna go pick up Besiege. I'm keen for that.
Get the Dankest Dungeon.
I'm just gonna go finish playing my Dragon Ball Z game.
You're gonna go finish playing Dragon Ball Z? Alrighty. Sweet as. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was our pilot episode, so if you did enjoy, a thumbs up and a rating would be much appreciated. This has been the Game Lounge podcast with Braden and Geordie. Thank you very much for listening in.
Money.
See you later. Sick. That went really well.